Take it away.
So, yay, welcome Team Alchemy team. It is so awesome to see your faces. Happy June 1st, happy Pride Month. I'm so excited to see you all, and I'm just excited to, I don't know, I was just mentioning earlier, it felt like yesterday felt like a party. Like it felt like there was so much going on. The energy was high. We had Sarah's leadership training, and then like I was just talking to so many people throughout the day. Like there was so many ranks that were happening. A lot of people got close to ranks, and it just felt like a really good high energy day. So let me see in the comments if you're excited to be here. If yesterday you had a great day, give yourself a little shout out if you ranked yesterday. Give yourself another little shout out. Maybe give me a 1 if you ranked yesterday, and then if you got close to ranking, if you were so close to ranking, put a 2 in the comments, because that also is fantastic, because we all were working really hard, and like I got to throw a little 2 in there for myself. I got really close to diamond, closer than I've ever gotten. So yeah, it was just really fun and good energy. So super stoked to start another month with all y'all and this family and get it going. So I wanted to start off first by just doing a little backstitching of Sarah's training yesterday. And I would love to hear from some of you all about your takeaways from the training yesterday. So if you feel inclined, go ahead and just jump off mute. And I'd love to hear, just popcorn style, a few people, if you want to share some takeaways from there. Yeah, go for it.
I don't know if I'm saying this right, but when she asked the question about the $1 million, if you could make $1 million tomorrow, that completely shifted my way of thinking. I was like, whoa, okay. Because I think for myself, it seems so far away sometimes, like the big picture. And yeah, if you keep thinking about it being closer, then it kind of drives you to work harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you shift? I'm curious, did you shift anything in the way you were, like the actions that you were taking yesterday? Did anything like that shift for you?
Yeah, like I realized that I need to start managing my time better. Like I'm having a hard time following through daily with everything I want to do. And I think I need to manage my time better, like map it out, and then, have a babysitter come in now that COVID in Canada is kind of we're opening up. Or have my in-laws watch the baby for an hour, so I can just really focus my energy into the business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. I hope you can get all that stuff done and take advantage of a babysitter, because that's huge. That's a huge piece.
Jessica, do you mind, for the ones that weren't on the call, just talking about, the lead up of what that million, if you could be $1 million person, if you could make $1 million tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I feel like Sarah is really good at asking questions to really get you thinking differently, right? And the question that Carrie just shared, she was like, if you knew that tomorrow, the actions that you did today, if you knew that would result in someone handing you a suitcase of $1 million cash, what would you do to change what you're doing now to guarantee that would happen, essentially? So, what would you change if you knew that, like, ranking or hitting a goal would guarantee that you got this million? Like, what would you do to guarantee that happened, right? And obviously, like, nobody's going to come hand you a suitcase, but she eventually went on to start making $1 million and has made multi-millions of dollars. But it was the small actions of, okay, if this means this in the future, what do I do now to get there? And so having that be, like getting into that action and then having that be the pattern that you create. Other takeaways from yesterday, Gwyneth.
Sure. I love the story of the beginning of Sarah's journey, how she got up to, I don't remember the rank and it probably doesn't matter, but it may be different for each of us, but she got up to a rank and she was getting discouraged. She was making effort and stuff wasn't happening. And then I forget the whole sequence of her thought, and then Rachel comes along. I see you in the background there, Rachel. And anyhow, we've all been there. If you haven't, you will, I guarantee it, where you just go, God, no matter what I do, it's not working, right? And then you just keep doing it no matter. And yeah, so that rang for me anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Oh, I would like to echo that too. I'm Deborah and I'm frontline to Rachel. And I've been around for a while and I have really seen Sarah go up all these ranks and Rachel go up these ranks. And, there have been times when I've doubted, can I do this or that, or wish I was still 40. I say I'm 45 forever, but I'm older. And just when she was talking about those things, like when the house was flooded and all the furniture's piled up on the side and she's working the business or doing this, and that $1 million story yesterday of if somebody said, if you rank up tomorrow or today, if you rank up today, we will give you $1 million. And that was at 4 p.m. yesterday, East Coast time. And it did put me into action. And I went right away and signed up another brand partner. So it was like, yes, I'm giving myself that $1 million. I am putting that right in front of my nose. So it was great coaching. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. And I gotta echo on that too, like, especially what Gwyneth said, like that frustration is real. Like it happens, and I had a few days ago, I was telling Tanya last night, I was like, I've had my angry day. I had my day where I was like, I might throw in the towel. And I was like, but you know what though? I still want this. Like I still, and then same thing, like I got so motivated with her training that I got into action and, added, a few thousand points to my points. And I was like, okay, this is cool. Sweet. I would love to hear maybe one or two more people takeaways from yesterday.
I would love to go.
Angel, yay.
Oh my gosh, I'm charged up from that diamond round yesterday. Something that really impacted me, echoing back on like what Gwyneth and Deborah said, I would just like get so disappointed. And that energy of disappointment would bring me down. And then, the momentum's gone. But then Sarah said that we can manipulate time because we're so powerful. And like we could manipulate the energy that we have. So why would I choose to be disappointed when I can be like, okay, no worries. I'm infinite. Let me just keep trying. And even though people will tell me no, or I didn't make what I wanted to make yesterday, but now this is so new for me. I've never been like, let's just do it again and again and again. I've never had this energy before. I'd just be like, oh man, that sucks. But I'm choosing to not be sad about it anymore. And I'm just gonna keep trying. And I feel it's gonna happen for me.
Yes, it absolutely will. But you're exactly right. You just got to keep making the choice. You have to make it is a choice to keep going every single day. So we're here. We're going to support you. We're going to get there. Cool. Let's hear from one more person. Takeaways from yesterday.
While there's a silence, I'm going to say something. So it is, as part of Sarah's legacy is that she, could sign up a Rachel. and how Rachel is built with veracity and cleverness and brilliance and her intelligence, and then that she could sign up a Tala, a Robin Tala. So for me, it got me. I've always been thinking I've got to find Rachel's and Robin Talas, and people who are ready to go, who grab the vision, who are self-motivated, and either know the technology or learn it fast, and who are really coachable. So I always feel that in as I'm listening to Sarah and seeing just how she's really built her empire.
So, yeah, it takes a village, and a diverse village, right? A very diverse group of people to make it happen. Awesome. Well, thank you so much to those of you who have shared. If you do think of a takeaway that you want to share, just throw it in the comments and we'll all read that there. But
can I add one thing, Jess? Do you mind?
Sure,
I just have to, because it's really stuck in my mind since January in every single run of mine, was to, I don't know if you guys have seen the Ashley Castro Grit, and I know this came from Sarah Rhinelander to Ashley Castro, but it stuck with me so much because she said, imagine yourself, you're just on this amazing beach, but it's not sand and it's all rocks. And you go up to this beach and you're just like, wow, check out these rocks. They're so beautiful. This is the one I'm going to take home. And then they're like, the rock doesn't work out. And like, why did this rock not work? And I mean, this analogy isn't perfect. I should go back, but this is in my head. And then instead of being just like tossing it down and going, well, that's it, all these rocks, that's it. Like, I'm just going to walk away from all of them. I'm just going to walk away from the beach, these rocks, and none of them are going to be good because the one rock didn't work out. And no, Ashley's like, no, it takes grit. Like, bend back down, pick up another rock. Oh, that one didn't work out? Put it back. Bend back down, pick up another rock. Because guess what? One time you're going to pick up that rock and there's going to be diamond underneath it. And every time I think of this beach and I'm like, something doesn't go right, I go, just put it back down, pick up another rock. And the part that really sticks with me is if you're wallowing over something that didn't work out, then you're not keeping yourself busy enough. Mm-hmm. So put the rock back down, pick up another rock right away. Keep picking up the rocks. And the more rocks you have, you're abundant and full, and it's not going to feel, this one rock isn't working out. Pick them all up. Whatever. I'm going to keep going. So I just wanted to share that.
And I agree, actually, because I've been living it. I've been like what you said, like I've been trying to go to school. I've been trying because I was just so depressed. It's been 5 years I'm praying. What is for me? Why am I so depressed? I've got everything. I've got a car. I've got my apartment. I've got a boyfriend. I've got a job. I'm a manager in the Delhi. And I'm like, why am I depressed? Okay. If you start doing things for yourself, the thing that belongs to you will come to you, right? And I was really depressed. I was like, you know what? You cannot be depressed. Natasha, you're never depressed. You're just like super smelly. Just keep going. Do it. And then, one day, then no, keep going. And then see, I've got this. Like, for 5 years, I've been praying. And now it came like, thank you, Jill. Thank you. But oh my goodness, I'm so, so grateful.
Awesome. Wonderful shares. So we're gonna switch gears just a little bit. And it is my great pleasure to invite my upline, Tanya, who just ranked diamond this month, just a few days ago. And I want to hear a little bit more about that story, and would love for you guys to hear more about the story. And Tanya, Tanya has been such an awesome support for me in this whole endeavor. And there's, we have a similarity in that we're both like number hounds, and we like to have it be fun and have it be a game. And so, especially when I first started, and I was like, oh my God, this is fun. She's like, I know, right? And that was just so like, it just made it more fun to have someone to like geek out on numbers with, and then geek out on how fun it was. And that was very affirming for me as someone who was new. And I've just seen her, you know, I mean, Tanya, you love your team so much, like you care so much about, you know, the people that you're supporting and who are supporting you. And, you know, and I've seen, you know, the shift that has happened, and because you've wanted it, you've had the desire, and you know what to do. And then it was like, okay, I got childcare. Woohoo! And then it just like all started falling into place, because all of these things that I know that you know how to do and you wanted to do and you were doing, like something just shifted, and then bang. And there's a lot of, you know, magic around, you know, your story with your diamond run. But I'd love to hear more from you about how that went. How'd you get there? You know, we want to learn. So Tanya, I love you. Please share.
Too. My short answer is that I have Jessica on my team. That's my seriously, you need to find a Jessica. So, you know, I sort of mentioned this a while, I don't know, a week ago, I guess, when I hit diamond. You know, full disclosure, it is a time commitment. And as a single mom, I know there's lots, or a single parent, lots of people can understand that. I felt my hands were tied for a while. I really dove in like last summer. It's when I started really working the business. And yeah, school opened up again a couple of months ago, and it was like, okay, now I can do this. So, you know, be kind to yourself, understand that that's real. Not everybody has two parents and all that kind of stuff. And with that said, and I spoke with Carrie about this at one point, be honest about what it is you are doing. But time management is actually not one of my superpowers. It's just not. And so what I tell myself all the time, I started doing this a while back, was editing my life. So I'll, you know, about once a month or every quarter or whatever, I'll look at my life and like what's working, what's not, because we just get into this rut of what we're doing all the time. And we think we're maxed out. We think there's nowhere to move, and we don't think we can, but it's all just a puzzle. Move the pieces around and be honest about that. You know, what can you do? You can hire a babysitter for 3 hours a week, you know, really simple things. So, so I had to be honest about that too. That my point in saying that is that time management's not my superpower. And so I'm always re-editing my life and being honest about where I'm procrastinating or where I'm doing busy work and not doing the work. You know, I want to say, Jess, what you said, like, it is so fun to me. I've been a sole proprietor most of my career. I like being my own boss. I love that. I love the creative process, but I don't love working alone all the time. And I have never found a situation like this where we, like Jessica said, I'm sure most of you are experiencing this, but supporting your downline, there's just, I don't know, it's just this addiction. It's so much fun. And it's 100% about, well, again, it's like 99% about really watching them succeed. Like, I want to just so badly to get to diamond. Yes, there's 1% that I know it'll help me, but it really, I'm just blown away all the time at that. So what do I want to say? I'm just loving it. I love that part of it, the teamwork and the team and supporting my team. And I look forward to ranking more so that I can support more people. I mean, that's really, it's just it's just a win-win on the most epic scale. So thank you. I'm excited, super excited. And, but it really is about the team, which is why this paradigm, you know, why this is such a paradigm shifting business model. Thanks, Jess. So, I did want to say that the other thing that I got real serious about was connect calls. And I'm sure Jillian would say the same thing. If you are not using your connect calls, every single customer, every single BP, that's where the magic is. That's where you're getting people signed up for seamlessly getting them with smart orders and having them fill the community and a deeper level of support. Get people on connect calls, figure out how you can do that in a way that doesn't feel awkward. It's not awkward. They don't know. Yeah, you know, so whatever it is, write out a script, however you do it. But I got really, really comfortable, and that just became like, I'm doing my connect calls. I know Jillian's really, really consistent with Jilly's consistent with that. And just lean, you know, back to that $1 million question, lean into the places that you're uncomfortable, because, you know, life is short. So who cares? Do the thing, and just make sure you're following the duplication process, because it's already there. If you're new to this, there's already a system in place. Just follow it. It works. Use your upline, use your connect calls. That's what I would say. So I really shifted and just really got into action around that. That's what made the difference. It was just like boom, bam, bam. I hit the UBT. You know, you're going to hit the UBT if you get on connect calls. I know Jilly can talk about that. So that's the homework piece.
Yeah. Yay. Awesome, Tanya. Thank you so much for sharing, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
So we do have another rank, pretty big rank that was really, really awesome to watch. Tanya, would you introduce our new Black Diamond?
Yes. Woo. We're so excited to introduce, just to celebrate Jilly. She hit Black Diamond in her 5th month. As we all know, she's had just an epic experience, an epic run since she started. And I know for one, it's really helped me and motivated me and inspired me and lit fire under me. So let it be inspiration, and not the opposite of that. Right. So congratulations, Jilly. And thanks for shining a light on what's possible. And it's just so fun to be in this. We're on the same team, on this team with you. Team Canada.
Team Canada. And I'm going to shout out Team Canada right now, because Black Diamond does not happen on your own. And I'm at the point where I don't even want to be celebrated. I just want to celebrate my team. And I mean that with every ounce of my being. This is our win. It's not my win. And I am eternally grateful for everybody that has joined this team. I mean, 6 months ago, if you said that I would be, if I had a team, if I had ranked, if I had gone on this solid rank every month till I got here, I would have laughed in your face. It's not even a thing. I mean, I was so down. Like, that's what drives me so much is how far I've come as a person in such a short time. And it's because of the community and the training, and the business I'm understanding is an amazing tool for us. We all know the products are amazing, but I am falling more in love with the business and the model. And it took me a while to get there. You know, I was so product driven, and I still would say that I still am a little bit, but the more I sit in the business, what I really do enjoy is leading a team and watching these women soar and rise. And even, I just want to shout out every single person on my team, because there's pretty much nobody on here that didn't just try for a rank and they kind of gave up. They all ran through the tape. I mean, it was incredible to watch. Like, Carrie has dug in so deep. Carrie needs so much credit right now, because she is doing stuff that I haven't had to do yet. And she's showing up. She's networking. She's going for it. And it's huge. It brings me to tears, actually, because I see you. And, you know, I really resonate with Carrie too, because we have a really similar story. And I know you can do this. I know it. And then, you know, Connie has had such a tough month this month, and she's just continued to shine and lead her team and fill in gaps that I couldn't do. And she's just amazing, you know, and she's got her team to diamond now. So shout out to you. And then I have Amy, who has dug so deep since January. This woman has not stopped, and she believes in what the power of this product can do for people. And I am grateful for her. And this has been an incredibly tough month for her. And yet she's still somehow showing up. So it's amazing to watch. And I've got Suzanne and Natasha who are new, and they're just like, let's do this. Let's do this. I see this. And I'm like, we are linking arms and we are going for this. And oh my God, I love my arms right now. I don't even work out anymore, but thanks, Aminos. Power in the product right there. Sorry. And then Wendy. So Wendy and I met 20 years ago, and she rocks. I mean, she ran through the tape. We're like 6 p.m. last night, it's 9 p.m. in Ontario, and she's like, okay, I've got a couple hours left. Like, how are we doing this? What's our map? Okay, did that UBT not go through? She had a rough go. Somebody just canceled her order, and it screwed with her UBT, and she lost 800 points in 5 minutes. And we were like, what? But did it stop her? No. She kept going. She's like, let's do this. Then fine, I'll find those 800 points. And she went to the end. And amazing. Like, she was so close in her first month to hitting executive. So I just want to shout out everybody on my team. Who am I missing? Did I miss anybody? I mean, Jane. Oh, that's what I'm getting to. Okay, so is Jane here though? That's what I'm just searching. Jane is working, but I want to, maybe she's not here. Okay, is she here? Jane, come off mute if you're here. I can't find you. And if not,
I don't see her name on the participants.
oh darn, she is working, but I'm just gonna say Jane's diamond run was super inspiring. Oh, no, that wasn't Jane, sorry, coming into the room. And Jane's run was such a teamwork run that it's so inspiring to hear Shannon and Jane. Like, they linked arms and they did all the things. Like, there is not one person that didn't get a connect call. They went live, they went into massive action, and were showing up on their social media. They didn't care. They were like, whatever, I'm showing up. I'm just going to keep doing it. The ones that don't want to be part of it, unfollow me. I'm just going to show up. That's what I'm doing. This is me. And she just kept showing up. And you know what? People kept coming right till the end. And you know what? I don't know if you guys were on the leadership call yesterday, but I was frantic. And Jane yesterday morning, so she hit diamond a couple days ago. Yesterday morning, I'm still trying to rank black. She sends me a voice text in the morning, and she goes, okay, Jilly, let's do this. Where are we at? Where are your points at? I'm running through the tape. I'm finding everybody I can, and we are rising together. And I just sat there and I cried. It's like, she hit diamond. She could stop. But she didn't, because this is team. She's like, no, we're doing this. And you know what? Because she's doing this and she ran through the tape, that energy is going to carry forward, and she's just set herself up for a whole amazing June. Because the faster you get somebody, never stop running through the tape, the faster you get somebody in, that's a smart order for next month. That's a friend of theirs that was like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, they start talking, oh, I started this, oh yeah, all of a sudden you have a brand partner out of it. So don't ever hold somebody back because it might not get you to UBT that week. It might not, you might hold off and then hold on to the points for June. Don't ever do that. Run through the tape, carry the momentum, carry the energy forward. So it's not my run. As you get higher in the ranks, it's not your run. It's a team thing. So I'm just want to say too, like, the side team, this whole team, like, I'm talking to Jessica last week, Tall, who else am I talking to? Well, Tanya every once in a while. Anyway, so use each other and feed off each other's momentum. We might not be on the exact same line, but does that matter? No. So on that note, well, where are we moving from here, Jessica? I'm going to pass it back to you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, holy crap, Jilly. Like, that's, yeah, I mean, everything going on in your team is amazing and exemplary, and thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, what you guys are doing. And it's inspiring to all the rest of us. So I know that we had chatted about doing breakout rooms. We had also chatted about talking about Europe. So what would you guys like to do next, Tanya and
Hey,
Jilly?
Jessica, I'd love to share.
Absolutely.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay, beautiful. I just switched from headphones to my audio. Anyways, May was amazing. Congratulations to the entire team for all of your achievements. I'm so inspired by the beauty of what we have here. And I want to just shout out Team Radiance. Autumn, I don't think she's here, but Autumn ranked executive, which she was running for. And I'm so proud of you, Autumn, and the way that she is showing up on the social networks. If you guys aren't following her on Instagram and or TikTok, you got to follow Autumn. She is having so much fun with reels and TikToks, and just, she's inspiring me. And I'm hoping Sarah, I was flying all day yesterday, so I wasn't able to tune in, but I know I'm not alone when I say I could use some help with the whole reels thing. So Autumn's really inspiring me. And I also really want to shout out Magali and Tal for re-ranking executive. For Tal, my dear, that was the first time in 4 years, everyone. 4 years. This woman is completely moving through her blocks. She is pivoting to she's got that balanced message now of health and wealth. I just want to, shower you with accolades, Tal, because you have moved through some really, really strong emotions to get to where you are right now. You enrolled the Stiggers. Carla, hey, I'm shouting you out for ranking consultant. I know you're here, and I'm just so proud of you, Tal. And hitting the 2K club. Oh my gosh, well done. And then Magali, also a re-rank to executive, and the 3K club. So, and then Raina hit consultant, and then the Stiggers hit consultant, and oh gosh, who am I forgetting? There were like 5 consultants. Oh my gosh. I don't have my notes because I'm a little bit discombobulated because I just came back from South Dakota yesterday, but help me out if there's anyone else that you guys are aware of. Me, Kim. Right on, Kim. Way to shout yourself out. Anyways, we were 10K away from Black Diamond Team Radiance, and June is our month. June is our month. It's happening. Thanks, Jessica.
Yay. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for jumping on and sharing and celebrating your team and this team. Cool. We are going to switch into, we're going to talk about pacing a little bit, and then we're going to break into some breakout rooms and share that pacing and share our I am statement and talk about, and then setting up some interviews with the people that are in your breakout room. So pacing. So typically that formula is, whatever the points you have for that day, divided by the days in the month that have already happened, and then multiplied by the total number of days in the month. We are on day 1 of the month. So just whatever points you have right now, multiply times 30. And that's going to give you your pace. Obviously the day is not over. You could still get more points today. But just for the sake of taking a look at that number, you can do that now. And then yeah, if you need to review that in the breakout rooms a little bit, if you've got someone that's understand that's a little better, they can help explain that or talk to your upline. But we're going to talk about that, share our pace. We're going to share our I am statement, and then we're going to connect with people and set up some interviews and go from there. Any questions, any thoughts? Anybody else want to say anything before we move into that? And I don't know how to do breakout rooms, so one of you ladies.
Jilly, you know how we have to, how many people, we have to calculate how many people are here. We want 3 to a room. So
There's 29.
somebody
Stephanie, just this is off the record and away from the subject matter. My 7-year-old wanted to know if you saw Mount Rushmore.
that a question for Stephanie Dawn?
I'm sorry, I did not. No, I was at the alternative medicine conference, so I was in a ballroom for 3 days. But
Did you hear?
yeah, maybe another time. Thanks for asking, though. That's sweet.
So it looks like 9.5 rooms is what we need. So 10, so 9 rooms means somebody would have 4 rooms, right? One room would have 4 rooms. Is that how that works out?
4 people.
4 people, sorry.
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, I think that's better than doing 10 where there's only 2, right? Yeah, okay.
Or 10 whether it's, yeah. So are you gonna do it, Jess? You want me to?
I don't know how. I've never done it.
What did we say, 9? 9 rooms.
Yeah, do 9, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if this works. Open all the rooms. Okay. Oh, somehow we did get a room with 2 people.
That's okay.
Oh, Connie's in a room by herself.
Oh.
Can I move that? Oh, I can move her. Look at that. All right, I'll move her to room 3.
Tanya, while you're fiddling with that too, maybe I can just jump in quickly because Rachel did want me to say one thing about the run and what I've been doing as well. And I just wanted to share that a couple things that I live by my tracker sheet. I fill it out every day and I put the points at the bottom.
Yeah.
I have given up a clean house. And I pretty much, to get to where I am, I've been working around the clock. If people ask me that, what are you doing? How do you do it? I just want you guys to know that it didn't just happen. And even for my own run, like I pushed really hard for myself this month and I got into some massive action myself and got out of my own way and just dug deep. I watched my husband clean my house beside me. I was like, good job. I'm working.
Awesome. I've been trying to let the house thing go. What's the, Rachel, are you here? Oh, someone's here. Hold on. Oh, it's you.
So yeah, that's what I just share that because I have been asked that. They're like, well, what are you doing? And yeah, it's just massive action. And I know you guys are doing that too, but the things you give up are what the time you give.
Yeah. And I think it's important to say that it does take work. Like it didn't happen until I had more time. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay.
Marcella and Naranka have not entered a room. So that means Deborah.
Maybe we are in our rooms. Are we in our rooms?
I think we are, because I was never given an invitation to enter any rooms.
That's weird. Yeah, no, I thought we were still in, but Tanya, we're just here.
Okay. Oh, this is our room. Okay. Why
That's
don't
why I'm sharing that. Thank you for the team. Okay, so
like 5 minutes, I guess.
I have a question for Jilly. So I haven't been in Purium for a few months. I took a break. And I was wondering, do you get when you say you work, do you get most of your people from social media? Like scrolling?
So my first round was through a really, really raw live that I did about my story. And I got like so many people reached out to me. And then my other avenue at the beginning was, we have a mom's Facebook group in our town and we call it Marketing Monday. And I went in there 3 times, I guess. And I put a post in there and it got some traction and it just started propelling. And a lot of it's word of mouth too, like just talking about it. But I would say most of it's through social media.
Okay, thank you.
Where are you at, Marcella?
Just like the social media aspect of it is really difficult. And I think I just have to, like I heard today, keep challenging myself. I feel like I have a mental block there because I think I'm a little bit embarrassed because at first with Purium, I was losing weight and then I got on some medication that made me retain a lot of my weight and I gained it all back. And then there was that factor of, oh, shame, I'm selling something and I'm, I was doing it for weight loss and now I've gained it all back. And then I think that's kind of what slowed me down and make me take a break. So I want to get back into it. I want to be just as excited and I want to believe in the products again. I think also another thing was like not having enough money, like spending more money on my products than than I was actually getting to come in. And I had 2 people within my first month, they canceled I think it was 3 in the same month that canceled their ULT. And so I didn't have much success. So I want to come in with a new attitude and I want to come in with, clear expectations and resilience.
Thank you for sharing that. So there's so much to that, actually. I think, it sounds like you're just kind of feeling like you backtracked with your own weight and, you're not having an authentic story. Well, I think your story can change. Your story's evolving, right? So if you go back on social media and still stay your story, and I would be as raw as you can, just say, look, I gained weight from this medication I was put on. But here's the thing, be raw, say I'm embarrassed. I felt like I shouldn't be sharing this, but you know what? This is the product that's still keeping me feeling vital through the medication I have to take. Go.
Thank you.
People
Go
resonate.
Wow.
I totally agree. And Marcella, I'm a fitness instructor. I have a fitness studio. I've been doing this work for 20 million years. And I'm the heaviest, if it makes you feel any better, I'm the heaviest I've been since I was 18, because I basically haven't worked out since COVID. And so I'm just being really honest about it on my social, I have a brand, I have a whole thing. It's like even fitness instructors gain weight. And my truth is that the Purium is what keeps me sane and keeping my energy up. And anyway, yeah, I agree with exactly what Jilly said. Just the more authentic you can be, you will be speaking to more people than you'll believe.
Totally.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I think the rawness and I think, being vulnerable and just expressing it can take some of the shame away. I've read some of Brene Brown's stuff and I really like it. And I just need to push through that barrier because at first I was like putting so much stuff on social media and I was like, look, I lost this much weight. I was sharing before and after.
We lost you. Are you there? Jilly, how many more minutes do you think we should go?
I think we can, well, we haven't set up interviews. We should, Marcel, if you can hear me, I would interview you if you want. Interviews are great. I do a lot of them. I need to find a better balance on my page, but that's a whole other story.
And I'll say, Marcel, if you can hear me, there's this fitness instructor that I follow on social media, and her whole story, the reason she's got, 40,000 followers is because she's just a mom who started working out. Oh, she left. Anyway, I'll say more about that maybe. Oh, she can hear us, but now she's gone.
She's gone.
Maybe I'll close it out. Don't you think? Oh, there she is. Marcel.
I'm back.
Yeah, I would just say that there's this amazing trainer. You could follow her. It's called Janelle Fit on social media if you want to follow her. But her whole story is about how she got in shape, got off alcohol, got in shape, made all, had this great results, and then completely fell off the wagon, gained it all back. And then she came back and why it worked this time. That last time she did it for all the wrong reasons, and why now it's a sustainable. Anyway, she's hugely popular because she's honest about that story. So do not let that be the thing that it is your story. And it's,
Thank you so much. Can you put the name on?
Drop the name in the chat.
Janelle
Tanya.
Smith.
oh yeah. Let's see, Marcella. I think it's Janelle Fit like that. I'll try to find it. Like 1 more minute.
I think we can probably, what are you going for rank, Marcella? What's your goal?
I'm gonna start with a small goal of just hitting consultant this month.
Great.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a, I just
Yeah,
had
no,
a
that's great, Marcella.
So I just changed the name, Janelle D. Fit. Check it out.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Jilly, should I end the room?
Yeah.
I think that's enough
Thanks,
time.
Marcella. You can do this and just be yourself and, you know, recommit and be yourself. Like just be you. And that's, people aren't drawn to the products, they're drawn to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the support and the advice. It's really helpful.
Yeah, and sure, come here. And are we gonna do Europe next?
Yeah.
All right, I'll close the rooms, all right?
Okay.
Sugar.
Tanya, Rachel really wanted me to hammer home the time I'm putting in. Do you think I should go back in with that or should I just leave it? Was that good?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
yeah,
want it to go back. You know? Oh, hi, Estelle.
it's a quick 1 sentence, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I would if she wanted you to.
Hi, everybody.
And I mean, Jilly, it's part of the pacing. It's part of like it's part of setting up your month, blocking out your time, being honest about how much time you can give it. You know, everybody's filling out their action plans. So I think it's a good thing to say, to reiterate.
Yeah. People are trickling in again. That's good. Is everybody back? Not quite. Awesome. Was that helpful for people to go in a breakout room? Do you have a,
Yes,
yeah?
we needed more time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we needed
Okay.
a few more minutes.
Agreed.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, we'll put in, actually, you guys can always connect on a messenger thread and finish the conversation through there. Because I still want to go over Europe really quickly because we had somebody come up with a pretty good piece to the puzzle. And I also, there's one thing that, you know, Rachel wanted me to hammer home a little bit was, you know, with the first of the month is when you set your intention, you set your goal. When I do that, it really was, what am I willing to give up to get here? And it was a clean house. Jessica said, how did you rank to blue? And I was like, you want to see? My house is so messy. It's never been that messy. So find out what you can give up, whether it's Netflix or whatever. And she just wanted to talk about, you know, getting out of your own way and going into massive action, which I went through some pretty serious stuff myself, like it's the team. But I just wanted to say that, you know, I wanted to finish that zone because I don't want to get in trouble by our boss. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so just quickly, Europe. So we have one of my team members, one of my best friends, actually, Ginny. Jessamy is on her team, and she's got a ton of people in Europe, and they're actually mostly in the UK. So she broke down. She went through every number and broke down how to basically build a ULT in Europe. And it actually is cheaper. And we're sharing this now because this is pretty much what we're now going to duplicate. So if you drop a 1 if you have anybody in Europe, and Europe is completely mind-boggling and you kind of want to avoid it. Drop me a 1. Yeah. How many people, drop me a 2 if there's anybody in Europe that you know that would want to do this. So a few. Okay, so not that many. Well, no, there's a few. Okay, so I'm gonna just share my screen. So basically, like, I'm just gonna hope that this works. So tell me, somebody come off mute and tell me if this works.
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Perfect. So what she did is she broke this down. So this is platinum, this is purium. This will be available. I'm pretty sure Jess will let me share this. She sounded pretty cool with it. So this is the pack, you know, that we were kind of, that's the infinity pack that we've always talked about. But now what we do is go here. So hang on, I'm just looking at this. Okay, so right here. So she's got, when they sign up, everybody gets, the cheapest way is if everybody comes a distributor in Europe, and they get a $50, it costs to become a distributor, to become a brand partner in Europe, but we give them a $50 gift code. So this is the breakdown. So this is what we are used to calling this, super aminos. She put master aminos, but super aminos, Biomedic Power Shake, right? It's called MAP in Europe. It's called Gut Harmony in Europe. It's same, you know, Power Shake Love. And the nice thing about this is, before you couldn't customize a pack for them. So now we can, if we do everything a la carte. So this is your new friend here. The bottom is if you ordered as not as a brand partner. So just individually as retail. So it's cheaper in Europe. They get 30% discount off of their products. And it worked out to be 456 euros, which is $15.20 a day. And if they are in Great Britain, then it's $3.92, and then it was like $13 pounds a day. So so what you do really quickly here, oh, you know what, I didn't bring it up. Might not work. I'm too afraid I might lose you. So, oh shoot, I didn't get that going right. Okay, hang on a second, I'm gonna come back. Well, there's my Facebook. Here we go. So there we go. So if you do have somebody in Europe, we can basically build them an a la carte package. And the breakdown is there. You go to myplatinumgift.com, they put their email in with your gift code. And then rather than going through the packs that are pre-done, at the bottom, there's just a little, you can just says add products, and you just add it like that. It's so easy, and it's so much more cost effective. And we also, what I like about it is I know it. You know, I know how to direct somebody over there because it's like the 30-day transformation. So, yeah, hopefully that helped a little bit. If you have somebody in Europe, there is a Europe thread going on in Facebook and Messenger, and then we can always break that down further.
Thanks, Jilly. That was awesome. Did you say you can share that? Is that like a doc that can be shared?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jess is fine to share it. I'll drop it in the Europe chat, or I'll,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Sweet. 12:58. That's fantastic. Well, Tanya, I don't know if you're talking, but you're on mute.
I was just saying, how did everyone's pacing goes? Everyone knows their homework?
Can we repeat the homework again? What's the homework?
Well, it's the first of the month. So we want to do our, in the Bliss Ohana Facebook thread, you're going to post your action plan filled out and your IM statement, what you're going to rank and how you're going to get there. And anything else? And, you know, hashtag your upline, hashtag June Jewels.
And your order.
And your order.
Your first
order. Yeah. So if yours doesn't process till tomorrow, you could wait till tomorrow, add the picture after posting today, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And I wanted to add too, meant to say it at the beginning, but if you are brand new to this group, welcome. We are so glad you are here. And this is a group that you can come to for free your first time, but we do want a commitment from the team. And Rachel, you know, this is Rachel's accountability Zoom. And so if you are committed to continue to come to these, there's lots of great training, lots of sharing, lots of stuff that goes on here. There is an application process, but guess what? It's the thing that Tanya just said. It's your I am statement, and it's posting it in that group. And then it's putting in your calendar some time blocks and doing a photo of that and sending that to your upline and to Rachel. And then it's also printing out tracker sheets and taking a photo of that and sending that to your upline and to Rachel. And anything else for the application that I'm missing? I think it's just that, right?
It's that's it's a texting situation. And I know Jilly would agree when I say both Jilly and I live and die by our tracker sheets. So even if you are good with time management and organization, which I am not, use that thing. It's been created for you. You're never going to remember who you've reached out to. You know, like Jessica said, I'm nerd out on the numbers. I check my back office 2 or 3 times a day. I always fill out my end of day volume at the end of the day, like know where you are, know what your numbers are. Just like you know what's going on with the money in the bank. Same idea, right? Knowledge is power.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so if you do have any questions about that application, your upline should be able to let you know. And yeah, I know we typically have been going to about 1:15-ish. If anybody wants to share any takeaways, or if there is anybody that's brand new that you want to just give a quick little shout out to and welcome to the group, we can do that. Otherwise, we can get going a little bit early, but I'll open it up for a moment if anyone would like to share.
Well, my brand partner just bounced off, so right before I welcome her. But yeah, Stephanie did a great job of doing that. I just want to say I am in awe with you, Jilly, like seriously in awe with you. And I know you're like the most humble person ever. And I really appreciate that about you. And I just, this side team energy is really magnetic. And Tanya and Jessica, thank you guys so much for helping lead the Zoom today. And I think you guys did a great job. Congrats. Yeah. And I love all of your little drippings and all of your advice. And, you know, I'm listening hard, and I'm taking notes big time, because this is going to be my month. And I'm gonna be using you guys. Everything you do, I'm just gonna duplicate all the way through. So if you see me do a little hiccup, please reach out and just say, nope, do this instead. And I'm on it. I'm like the robot this month. I'm just gonna robot everything and really lean in hard. And just warning you, Stephanie, I'm leaning in hard. So yeah, I appreciate you all. I love this site.
I'm ready. I'm
so
ready, girl.
much.
Lead.
Oh, that's so funny that you should mention you're going to be like a robot this month, because a few years ago in June was when the Stepford Wives came out.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you so much, Jessica. Rachel Wallensat, I like your new look with the long black hair in the white shirt. Yeah, you.
It's
Thanks,
Rachel's name, but
Tanya.
it's Tanya's face for those of you who might be new.
And I really appreciate being part of this group. You know, Jilly, are you there? Yes, you are. Yes, you are my inspiration. I've been here only about, what, 90 days? And you've been here 5 months and you made it to Black Diamond. So that has given me hope and appreciation as well. That when I get to the little parts that I get frustrated, I go, okay, she's here. She did it. I can do it. So thank you. I appreciate.
Yes, I want to say I'm very inspired by so many people here. I loved how you led today, Jessica. Thank you. I loved the inspiration shares from Tanya and from Jilly. And I would love to connect with more people here. Rachel keeps saying, reach out to more people. And do interviews. So I'm just getting to know some of you rock stars, and I would love that. And so great to see you, Tal, and what you're doing. So I'm in the same place, just leaning in and coachable and stretching into new ranks. And I also want to welcome my dear beloved friend, Marcela Ramirez Hamda, who's here. She's on her cell phone listening, but she is a brand new brand partner with me. And she just got back from about 6 months in El Salvador, where she was planting an amazing organic farm and garden with her family who's from there. So she's way into the plant-based nutrition and cruelty-free and loving the animals. And welcome, Marcella. Love you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for those shares. We have some diamonds that need to run to the diamond call, and they're the ones in charge of recording. So thank you so much for your shares. And I just want to say, Deborah, if you're wanting to connect with people in our accountability Facebook thread, you can go see who's in there and go look at their profile, start adding people on Facebook and connecting that way to start making those connections.
Thank you, Jess. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thanks, everybody.
Guys.
So
Tanya,
much. And
wanted to say thank
diamonds,
you.
go to your diamond call.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye.
All right.
I think
Bye.
another call for us, but is that